everyone. Welcome to Gray Man Prepping's The Midnight Ride. But I'm not alone. I got somebody here.
Hey, we're here. We're just trying to figure out how to do something real quick.
Okay. Experimenting, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I could have gone so many different ways wrong. All righty. So let's say hi to everybody in the side chat here. Let me get up there and see who's all here. First one in was Gear Grinding 19, and yes, he was right. Everybody,
I'm muting us for a second. Sorry.
Stay hydrated, because even in colder months, people forget to drink water. All right, Moon Over Miami was next. Then King Poopah came in. And they're chit-chatting. Phelan Clan Wolf came in, one of my former scouts. And Tibor is here. Shift Kicker's here. And Jay is in the house.
We were trying to figure out why we weren't a member of Gray Man.
Gray Man's not monetized yet.
Exactly. We just now realized.
We're going to talk about, and we're going to talk about that.
Lordy.
Let's see. Zombie Preppers in the house.
Hey guys.
It's our abundant life is here, and I think I'm down to the bottom. Hope I didn't miss anybody. Okay.
Yeah,
so talking about the monetization thing, the 1,000 subscriber giveaway contest is still in action right now. Garden State Gardener has the #1 spot. And the other 4 beneath him are all tied for the next positions, and Courtney being one of them. Tammy of Rebel Canners. Shoot, I have to look it up who all's on there. But actually, let me look it up so I can give you guys who's out there beating you.
Tibor, I'm Corky Lasagna, and this is Jimmy Espa.
Okay, so Garden State Gardeners first, then Rebel Canners, Wide Family Farm, Carpenter Self-Reliance, and Phelan Clan Wolf are the ones that have scored on the pros have scored on the giveaway challenge. So there's still plenty of time to do it. What's interesting, when I put it out, I picked up like 55 subscribers in 3 days.
Nice. And
then it stopped. And then YouTube pulled a couple back, and then I made a couple for it, and pulled a couple back, and it's like I'm a yo-yo right now.
That's silly how they do that. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense for them.
Yeah.
Not really. A rising tide raises all ships, doesn't it?
But it's like, oh, we got to share the revenue. As soon as I become monetized, they got to share the revenue that they because they keep on throwing ads on my on a bunch of my Gray Man videos.
Yeah,
and it's like, yeah. Oh yeah, Jay, you're right. We're going to talk about that too later on here. Hey, you hit that Powerball, and you can buy shake YouTube and buy a bunch of their stock and scare them.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so let's let me drop this down over here, so I don't need that PowerPoint up again. All right, so let's start. I just got a couple of news things to cover. 3, in fact, 3 news items only out of California. The other ones aren't worth talking about. One of them, which is kind of worth talking about, is depressing, so I'm not going to talk about it. First one was from last week. Actually, it's from Sunday. Health officials worried as flu spreads early across Northern California. Ball pucky. It ain't spreading early. It's actually late getting out there. It should have been. It's the flu season starts in California. Starts, like the second week of October. They start reporting a lot of cases increase, and now they're going, "Oh, it's early. It's early. It's not doing it after Thanksgiving." No, it hasn't. Never done it after Thanksgiving. It's the start.
But if they tell them on the news it's early, then they believe it's early. That's what.
Oh yeah, and it's amazing because the Red Dragon numbers suddenly are spiking, even though even a bunch of states have stopped reporting it.
Mm-hmm.
They're no
T-Board,
longer
yeah,
reporting.
we could be. We could be. You don't know.
What did T-Board
You know what I
say?
mean? He said Corky Lasagna and Jimmy Espa sound like hitters from the Sopranos.
Sopranos. Oh, good one. All right.
Could be.
So that was at number one. Number two was the Powerball. It's the headline from California says 1 million Powerball tickets sold in California. Jackpot grows to 1.5 billion. So it went up $300 million for between the Wednesdays and this Saturday. So this Saturday's going to be $300 million more. So yeah, so like Jay was saying, yay! If you get lucky, share it among the community, and we can all go at YouTube and just be a community of good-hearted people. All right, where to begin, Homestead? Hey, how's it going? All righty, the last news item is this is nationwide. All right, a $38 million catalytic converter theft ring centered on a body shop in New Jersey has been busted with 21 arrests so far. Wow. And of course, the headline for California is 3 NorCal trio involved ID'd in the arrest. And now the article screws up on their account. They list off 9 states, yet they say the 5-state ring, but they just got done listing 9 states. And just for laughs and giggles here, I'm going to name off those states. Come on, open. Here we go. Scroll down to it. Where are the states here? Okay, here we go. California, New Jersey, where it was centered at, Oklahoma, Wyoming, Minnesota, New York, Nevada. Oops, I froze. So New York, Nevada, North Carolina, and Virginia. So, and basically, all these people were stealing catalytic converters and shipping them back to this place in New Jersey called DG Auto Parts. Yeah. So, and it's supposedly that these 3 people made. Where is it here? How much did they make here in California? Just in California, those 3 people. Oh, so the 3 in California made 38 million in stolen catalytic converters. No telling what the other 18 co-conspirators or whatever made in that. So, but that was going across the United States. So so that's catalytic converters, because the more they crank up the emission standards, the more they're recycling catalytic converters to get the 3 heavy metals out of it: palladium. Where is it here? Platinum and rhodium, so they can make more of them. Yeah. So, anyways, that takes care of the news. And let me go ahead and I sent out I posted the link in a couple of places out there. So, Idaho Garden Girls here. Hey, Steph. And anybody else sneak in? All right, there's the link. And so, Courtney, I see you have your new icon. Yeah,
I don't know if I want to change my name just yet. It's a test.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, what is that? But you can only change it how many times a year? Twice or 3 times a year? Yeah, so they don't want people changing back and forth. So, Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I am so excited in Jazz today. I'm now another big leap forward in being ready for winter.
Good.
We got the heat tape installed in the gutters on the house and on the shop.
Oh, we saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, and what he told me, basically what they did is for like the ones on the front of the house, they ran the heat tape up the downspout and across to the end on each side because there's a peak in the middle, front of the house, so they just run to the either side of the peak. And so, and they did the same thing in the back, but differently. They ran one up. First point, they used two 200-foot strips of heat tape in back.
Mm-hmm.
The house is 80 feet long. So they ran one up all the way down the other end and then jumped it up on the roof and made the zigzag pattern along the bottom 2 feet of the roof as they worked their way across. Then they ran the other one up and they actually put separator clips on them so the wires wouldn't touch going up the downspouts, and then started it at zigzagging immediately, and it met just about over the laundry room door. So when we start getting snow, the only thing is, so these don't stay plugged in all the time. Otherwise, my electric bill will go up. So when it's snowing, I got to out there plug the five plugs in and let it start heating up, so it just starts melting the snow immediately.
Yeah.
But on the shop, they accidentally got a big piece on the shop, one twice as long as, at least twice as long as they had planned on. And so what they did is they ran it up like normal, and they ran it down to winning, and they ran it back again.
Wow.
So, and that one has a long roof on it, metal roof. So there'll be more dumping off into that gutter. So they want to be able to melt it a little bit faster and get that water flowing. But I'm so jealous, man. It's like there is so much
Stardew
pain gone. Star, hey, how's it going?
The link's up there if you want to come up. Oh yeah, it hits him for sure.
It didn't say do.
I wonder if he took do out.
And he added India on the back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And
I've
so
I've never seen anyone install those the heat tape like that. That was interesting to see. I didn't know that it actually went up the downspout as well. I had no idea.
Yeah, because now if there was a plug up under the eaves, like some guys, he was telling us one guy has it up under the eaves and has it on a switch in the house, so he can just turn it on and off in the house. Oh, I'm so jealous about that. But what they did is they snaked some down, they snaked it down and back up again. So it made two passes up and down the downspout. So it makes it all the way down to the bottom and back up to the top. And yeah, I mean that jumps out, and you probably get a lot more subscribers with a name change.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, because it's something we used to do when we were younger. We would go visit cemeteries like out in the middle of nowhere, and the only person that's been to that cemetery in the past 20 years is the guy mowing the grass.
Yeah,
it's like literally surrounded by cornfields and stuff like that. So we used to love going to them, and our vacation kind of reignited it, and we're going to start doing it again. And those videos seem to be pretty popular. So
I know people think it's weird, but
there are several channels like that. There are several channels like Whispers in the Dark that tell the stories and stuff. And so, and they're, they pick up, this time of the year in subscribers and stuff. So, CB is in the house. Hugo Homestead.
We changed our names for this evening. I'm Corky Lasagna, and this is Jimmy Espa.
I need like a handlebar.
Yeah, their noses are bent to the side.
I need a handlebar mustache with a name like Jimmy Espa, though.
And just a big sombrero hat.
Or what did I just say? The hat, fedora, big fedora hat, nice fedora.
I just got done watching one of my favorite movies, It's kind of a hard movie to watch, but I love the work on it. It's Willie Nelson and Gary Busey, and it's called Barbarossa. And it is just, with the big hats and stuff and everything else. Why do you have portion packs where?
Hugo said, "Hello, Jimmy and Duck Corky."
Yeah,
I love you guys. I feel like I can truly be myself with you guys, my dorky self.
yeah. Everyone's talking about fedoras. I actually have my dad's fedora in its box because my dad didn't wear it all the time. He wore it only for dress-up occasions and stuff. And I got it down over here in the box. It's a gray fedora, and I've worn it 3 times since he passed away.
Aw.
One of them was at his funeral. But so yeah, I'm kind of sentimental with certain things like that.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
I'm hopefully this weekend we'll do some cemeteries. We are now officially Door Dashers, so I'm excited about that as well. We have some really busy areas around us, so I'm excited to see what kind of extra money we can bring in here and there. So
make sure you track all of your mileage.
Yeah.
Because if you be exact on your mileage, when you're buying gas, the price. Make sure you save all the receipts so you can pull out. Okay, we did so much. We get so many miles per gallon because you get to deduct all that.
Yeah.
Plus a certain percentage off the vehicle for wear and tear. It's fun being married to an accountant. You learn all sorts of stuff, especially one who worked 2 years for this IRS.
Oh, that's cool. I haven't done that at all, Tibor. I just haven't done it. I've taken pictures.
Of what?
Rubbings. Have you done? We haven't done. In Salem, we weren't allowed to touch the tombstones at all.
You had to stay on a path.
You had to stay on the path.
It was the second oldest cemetery in the United States. So
you couldn't even touch it. So
Hey,
oh my gosh, nice living room.
He's got himself a green screen.
We need to go back to the what was that called? The New Boston, or
Yeah.
you remember what I'm talking about? The Irish cemetery I found.
Oh yeah, we went to it was Little Ireland. That's what it was called. Cemetery, and it was really cool. So
It's been years
right
ago.
now
Let's
is
go
the time to go back because all the leaves and stuff are falling. I bet you it looks really cool back there.
back. It's a cemetery that went to a town that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So there's like a swamp around it, all the way around it. And there's nothing. It's like in the middle of the woods. It's really cool.
CB, I've always wanted to go to the Mansfield prison. I just never had the opportunity to go. And it's like really super close. I've been to places that are so far away. And that one's like literally in our backyard and we've never been there. Hey, Glenn. But yeah, maybe we'll get to go, like, I don't know, maybe we'll plan it next year. I would like to go when it's not so ungodly hot because in those like areas, they don't have air conditioning. We went to one. It was Moundsville State Penitentiary for a ghost hunt. And like upstairs, it was like 102 degrees.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, yeah.
Like that hot.
It would
So
take your breath away.
yeah.
And you think that all those men were in there back when they could smoke. They say that you couldn't even like see past two tiers of cells because the smoke was so thick.
So yeah, everybody was smoking. It was thick. It was hot. People were angry. It's just like it wasn't a good environment at all.
Yeah.
And people were sweaty and not showering and everything else. And
Oh yeah.
Are you talking about India?
Hmm?
Are you talking about India?
No.
Whoa! I'm glad you said that, not me.
An old prison.
We're talking about an old prison, unless you compare that to India. But
I
no.
can't say or no, can't comment or deny on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is hot. It's people smoke a lot, and the proximity is really close. You can hear somebody else breathing just really close. If you take a bus in India, you'll uh, all your you'll get touched by everybody, by all of their body parts until you go out of the bus. I mean, until you reach your destination. Everywhere, their sweat will be your sweat. I know that. I've gone through that actually.
Yeah.
Okay. I emailed Bob and sent Bob the link, so I'm not sure where Bob
He
is.
was in Chris Wyatt's.
Yeah, I saw him over there.
Maybe he's still over there. Maybe he's hanging out.
Yeah.
Hello TBR. Hello Moon.
Yeah. Anybody wants to come up here? Basically, anyone I've seen in the chat commenting, you're welcome to come up. Here's the link again.
Hello, Mr. White. Mr. White.
Oh yeah, you've never met my husband. This is my husband.
No.
I know you because I'm in the side chat here and there. A lot of times I'm watching, but I'm not chatting because I'm working.
In the side chat, he's King Poobah. If you ever see him, that's his name on YouTube. So.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, Tibor gave me a good idea. We got that.
Thank you, Higgy Homestead.
The lodge was a kickoff cast iron grill thing. And he gave me an idea to just get a few fire bricks to set down like on a table and then set that on the top of those fire bricks. And that way you can set it wherever you want to.
I'm going to take that one step further. Get yourself, from Sam's Club or Costco, one of the big heavy-duty aluminum cookie sheets to put your fire bricks on. And go ahead and glue it down and everything. Make it so it's solid, and everything. So you can just that way it's good to go. And you can get the fire bricks. You can get the thin ones that work perfect for it.
Yeah.
Amazon has them.
Yeah, that's a good idea though. That because I just stuck it on top of my turkey fryer stand tonight when we used it. But that'd be nice to be able to set it up on top of something higher. So it's not so low. It worked great. That cast iron really holds the heat and it cooked the sausages pretty
I would
well.
like to say something about everyone going over to Chris Wyatt. Thank you for doing that. It stands true with the Poop Troop that we support our own. And I really appreciate it when I shared it out. Like all the Poop Troopers came in. So
I didn't get a chance to see that. I got the notification. I hit it. Boom. That's why I was the second one in there.
Good.
And it was interesting. I was over watching several of his videos on Rumble today. And it's like, they were all within the last 24 hours. But, most of them were yesterday's. But it's like, so Rumble is sending me an email, but it's, not all the time. And so,
Where to begin is Janice, right?
Yeah.
And actually, what's interesting, I've seen that a difference between my Rumble account and Chris's. Chris has actually gone ahead and set up a channel.
Yes, Jay.
Yeah.
And I need to set up a channel for mine as well because it's moved over just about, I would say, a third of my videos so far. That's over 250 videos that's moved over there to Rumble.
Yes, he was flooded with poopers. Even Old Ways was in there.
Does Rumble have like an algorithm to where they'll suggest videos?
Yes, it does for certain things. And what's interesting is when I was first learning about it and going over there, I wasn't sure how they were going to move stuff over, and I was thinking I may have to tweak how I do some of my videos. The lives I wasn't planning. I wasn't sure about putting lives over it, but the lives are going over there. Some of them are getting views. It's like when I do the tutorial videos on how to do something. If Rumble's going to take off, I'm going to need to redirect my information and instead of on the video itself, just say check down in the description for other videos that you might be interested in.
Yeah.
Because that way, then I can go in and I can edit the description on Rumble and change it to the Rumble links.
Yeah.
Whereas everything's set for the YouTube links right now.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed. I was watching something else, and the algorithm brought up an older video of yours where you did the lamp oil testing different oils in the lamp.
Oh, and I got an email from YouTube about it. You've got a bunch of people interested in this old one. My response was, yeah, why don't you share out more of mine? Because they pushed it. They pushed that video.
Yeah, that was nice.
And
You had like
off.
80 something K on that one. That was a good one.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, hang on here. So go to analytics. Okay, so right now, in the last 28 days, that video has 31,744.
Wow.
In the last 24 hours, in the last 48 hours, it's 11 shy of 7,000. However, yesterday, it was at 9,000. So, my thing has dropped off. And it was weird is when they started pushing it about a week ago. And my numbers jumped. And then I get this message from YouTube. We got some invalid traffic on your channel. Blah 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 blah. We may have to remove monetization monies if this is found to be false stuff. And then it kept going up, but my monetization kept going up too, because all these people were the right hand finally connected the left hand. Oh, we're doing that.
Yeah, and you had I think there was a lot of comments on that video too. It had like 50 something comments on it.
I spent 3 hours today going back through the comments because YouTube, if someone makes a comment on a comment, that doesn't show up in your comment section.
Oh,
yeah, it doesn't show that.
It's obnoxious.
So you got to go in and go into the video and go. I went through, and I started, talking to a whole bunch of people, answering questions and stuff that I never saw on, the things on, because I didn't get all the emails on those. But when I started talking to a bunch, all of a sudden I see their names start popping up again. After I started commenting on their stuff, they started going and making comments in other other comments in that video as well. And there were like five people that I was talking to making comments as they were making comments in other people's comments, and which was kind of cool. Hey, old ways gardening and prepping.
What's up, girl?
So once in a while, YouTube does something right. Once in a blue moon.
Yeah. It was a good video too. I mean, it had a lot of stuff to learn in there, and I liked it. I was really kind of shocked at first when I saw your chin whiskers. I was like,
"Oh,
what is that?"
The cowboy goat team.
Yeah, you had a pretty bushy chin.
Hold on, stop the bus. Did your wife like that?
Okay. All right. Yes and no. When it got that long, it actually got softer. It wasn't that when it's short, it's bristly. What she didn't like, and I didn't like, was
it's fluffy.
on the one side, this side curls up, this side curls down.
Yeah, you got to
kind of and and then the whole thing kind of likes to go to one side. Yeah, likes to go to one side here.
Yeah.
So and I got rid of it. I got rid of it back in December of 2019. Ahead of the curve. But but she thing is she goes, it makes your face look lopsided, she said the one time. And and the one time when she goes, wait a minute, you didn't wash that good last night. But the big problem was when with all that hair there, it made my CPAP leak. And so it didn't perform properly, and I started to do the sleep apnea. Mustache wax does not work on my mustaches. Instead of the mustache wax subduing my mustache subdues the wax.
You know what I used to do? I used to have a really long handlebar, like was as wide as my face. I would use Elmer's glue. I would get my mustache wet, put Elmer's glue in it, and use Courtney's blow dryer, and get that glue to set. And then that thing, I'd be able to ride my motorcycle down the road for like an hour and get off, and my mustache was still fine.
It would still be out like this. Yes, perfect.
Yeah.
You still use glue.
We'll put a little Elmer's in there.
We are not glue professionals.
Yeah,
Do not follow our.
I'm not a doctor.
We are not doctors.
See this thing popping up here. All right, yeah, here it is. Okay,
JB Weld.
so I'm going to pop this up here just for laughs and giggles here. You ready? Here it is.
Oh my Lord! You look like a completely different person.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gorilla glue your mustache.
Are you sure you didn't have a Harley, Gil?
No. That did not go. That did not go with a Harley. That went with an Appaloosa.
Oh.
And the cowboy hat. And the single action high speed drawing gun revolver. Yeah. So that was the. Yeah. So.
Yeah. But in all seriousness, guys, like for Halloween, if you want to do something crazy with your hair or something, Elmer's glue is perfect. You get your hair wet and then use the Elmer's in the blow dryer, and it'll stay wherever you put it. And then you get in the shower, and Elmer's glue dissolves in warm water.
Yeah.
Are the chaps assless, Moon?
All chaps are assless.
That's what I always think. All chaps are assless. If they had an ass,
The interesting thing was, you said you learned, you learned a lot. You picked up that I was taking a class, talking all these different points. Someone's comment was, when are you going to get to the point? And I commented back to him, you mean you missed the 37 points that are in there? This was a class.
Yeah, you test it out. Okay, this didn't work that well. Let's try this. And then it worked. And then you try this and it worked.
Yeah.
Showing you're doing the test for me so I don't have to, oh crap, the power's out and only oil I have is vegetable oil. And,
Speaking of which here, what I've been on for the last, I don't know, about 2 months now, every time I get someone, it's constantly being watched. And I would say each week it probably gets about 500 views. So that has always been my number one performing video. And so lately I've been, people saying, well, should I stock up on extra vegetable oil? Should I stock up on this? And I tell them, no, don't stock up on that. Go ahead and buy real lamp oil now.
Yeah.
So you don't run out. And I've been sharing this. I'm scrolling down through, there it is. Boom. Okay. Stocking up on
Hey,
lately.
Duncan.
Hey, Brenda. This is what I've been stocking up on.
Oh, perfect.
This is made in the USA. And, so yes, this is a gallon of it. Yes, it's expensive, but it is absolutely smokeless, odorless. It is pure. It is a paraffin lamp oil. This is the Lincoln Continental of oil stuff. And so I've been sharing that out, and then someone else told me about another one here. I'll see if I can find it here real quick here. This is called KLE Clean Strip TR. Just a second. Clean Strip, clean. See if it brings up. I got. What's it? It's got a different name. I can't remember what the second name on it. No, it's not going to show it there.
I know Garden Girl spelled it Kleen, if that makes a difference. She says she buys the clean.
They Clean makes other stuff besides lamp oil, right?
Yes, they make all sorts
Hey,
of. It's kerosene. It's clean stripped. It's I'm going to go into my browsing history and find it here real quick. And
Fred's flipping out.
where is it?
You want me to go check them?
Clean heat. Yeah. Okay, here it is. And it's more expensive, but this is basically it's kerosene stripped of everything, all the bad stuff on it. I mean, it's kerosene refined a whole bunch more. But the clean strip does a whole bunch of different things. Mineral spirits, they do paint thinners and all sorts of stuff. High quality, high end stuff. One of the guys was saying this is what he uses for his lamp oils and his kerosene heaters. He goes, yes, it's expensive, but there's no stink, no smell in the house or anything.
Well, that's good. Yeah, because kerosene smells horrible.
Well, 90% of the reason kerosene smells horrible, people aren't trimming the wicks right. Either have it down too low or they have it up too high. And so you get too high, you're getting unburned kerosene coming off too low. It's not heating up enough to burn clean. So if anybody has, Jay asked a question. Yes, they do make old-fashioned coal oil. Yeah, and Bob is very correct on this. But JP, whether it's JP4, JP6, JP7, or JP8, it's all kerosene with different additives in it. So basically, most of your jet fuel is kerosene, and they have additives to make it burn a little bit differently.
Duncan, when we go to flea markets, we buy lamps. I have one like this big.
Yeah.
Really cool.
And if you're and here's what's interesting about the kerosene stuff. Someone pointed out to me, and he goes, most people don't know this, and he goes, the biodiesel you can make doesn't work too well in your diesel vehicle, but it works great in a lamp oil, for lamp oil. And he goes, and sometimes it smells like French fries.
Yeah. I need to buy some fuel oil here eventually for the furnace.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not looking forward to that.
Oh, you're about 2 months too late.
No, I know.
Price has been jumping here lately. Now the other thing too. Who was Kaylin? Yeah, I think it was Kaylin. Is she in the chat here? I haven't noticed. I know she got her propane bottles, but I think she got the Mr. Buddy as well.
Yeah, she got that finally. Yeah.
Yeah. You want, if you're you can do the propane stuff indoors, but you want to make sure your burner unit puts off the blue flame, or the has the ceramic thing in it, and has either A, the oxygen sensor, or B, the carbon monoxide sensor on it.
Oh, so you don't want to just burn a sunflower in your house?
No.
Yeah, you'd be all right.
We've done that before.
When you got an old house.
Yeah. Well, in California, I have a couple of those Mr. Heater round ones from the side, with the wire mesh in it.
Yeah.
And I had those going to make the drywall joint compound dry quicker.
Yeah.
But we also had all the carbon monoxide detectors and everything else.
Exactly. I always made sure that stuff was.
Yeah.
Our house was built in 1940, and there's nothing sealed in this house.
When we bought the house across the street, the big old one there, it was listed on the paperwork as being 1907 or something like that. It's 1904 according to the insurance company. They dug deeper on it. It says original frame 1904.
Bob's got he's got the setup where you have the propane bottle and you set the pan on top of it. Those are nice too.
Yeah. They have on Amazon have a stand, and they also have the quote refillable ones that are heavier duty bottles,
Yeah.
heavier duty valve rubbers in the valve and stuff, because they're meant to be refilled multiple times. And you just put it on that stand, you screw it on there, away you go.
Yeah, I need to get one of those for when we go fishing and stuff. And I take the propane. It gets expensive buying those little cans if you don't catch them on a good deal like you did. But
Heating. Where's heating? There's heaters.
Yeah, Duncan, ours are old too. I don't know how old. We buy them at flea markets.
with oil lamps.
Yeah, those oil lamps.
I didn't put it in there.
Layman's has a really awesome. If you get a chance, go on their website. They have a awesome oil lamp section.
Yeah. Shoot. Where'd I put it? Dang it. I must have put it in the wrong
Dustin
one.
will get me a butter churner because that's what I really want.
Yeah, this is the problem. This is the problem of having too many, having everything broken up into categories on wish lists. Of course, if it was all one list, I would never find it. Where did I put it?
You have no idea, Jay. When we redid our back door here, Dustin took a look inside, and there was an old T-shirt stuffed in there.
It wasn't a T-shirt. It was like a dress shirt.
It was old dress shirt stuffed in there.
That was the insulation in the door jamb. Was her grandpa's old clothes. Her grandpa was known as, yeah.
There it is.
He was a tightwad.
All right, Dustin. After watching Bob's, I went back and reviewed. There's some more stuff they've had here, and this is the one I added to my wish list. So that goes onto your propane tank. That screws onto your little one, and it's got a hand valve.
Oh,
so
okay.
you hold it, and when it's full, you just let go, and then you unscrew it.
Do you on something like that? Do you know it's full because you stop hearing it go in?
Yeah, I mean, like Bob says, it doesn't take that long to fill up that.
Oh yeah, it
bottle.
wouldn't take much at all. Yeah, to fill a 1 pound.
Hey,
But they do have other ones. They got ones here on hoses for it. They got a flexible hose one. They got gauges on them.
I guess if you did the one with the hose, you could put your can on a scale and weigh it.
Houses in America are made up of cardboards and paper.
And they got smaller ones here, but I wanted something a little bit bigger than that. But this one here has a gauge on it on top.
Oh.
So there were a couple of them that had gauges on it, but it's still, to me, that's a little tight. That's a little too compact. That's why I like the other one was sticking out a little bit farther.
That's a lot of places to leak too.
Yeah.
A lot of fittings.
Yeah, and these are pressed fittings.
They're made of wood.
Yeah. But yeah, see, here's the Flame
Neighbors
King.
don't like wood.
Yeah. This is the one, the Flame King refillable one. You know, you just refill. It's made to be refilled and refilled and refilled and refilled and refilled.
Hey, Nidra.
Oh, okay.
Even now, it's gone up. It was half that price in the middle of summer.
I've seen someone had the exchange tanks they were selling for $15 on Marketplace. They had 3 of them. It was tempting to get them for $15 and take them.
Yeah, that's about $30 to $40 less than what you pay to buy one.
Yeah, that's what. I mean, I already have like 4 or 5, but it's like when you see them that cheap, it's hard to.
Hey, Vidra.
Not pass. It's hard to pass.
Vidra. Got to get it right. What was interesting? Somebody was moving, and they had 3 of the bottles sitting out front saying free.
Oh,
I was just driving by. It's like in the back of my truck they went.
Yeah.
And I usually don't drive that way home, but I was taking a different route coming back from Walmart. Just and boom, there they were. It's like cool.
Oh, I love our little grill that we got, dude. I was not expecting that in the mail today. I went to pick it up and I was like, holy crap, what is this? I thought somebody mailed me some bricks. And I pick it up and I move it to the back. And I said, Dustin, you're going to have to carry this in the house. Like, it's so heavy. I carried it in the house, opened it up, and it's a Lodge cast iron little kickoff grill.
Yeah.
It's nice.
So, as Americans, you love cast iron a lot. You use them.
I do. I've just been into
I
it
do.
as of recently.
It's not like real popular. It's like more popular with like the homesteading community, you know, because
Oh, okay.
regular people don't want to use it because they want to use their non-stick stuff because it's
Yeah.
easy, you know.
Or their propane grills and their their ceramic coated pots and stuff. Interesting.
I have a cast iron skillet. It takes forever to heat up, but once it heats up, it's it's uniform. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, once they get hot, they stay hot, and then good heat. So.
Yeah, I love mine. I've been cooking on them a lot lately.
Well, I was a scoutmaster for seems like 15 years or so. And, oh, sorry, Bob. I didn't see Bob down in the basement.
Basement Bob.
So, how does it feel to be in Gil's basement, Bob?
He needs improvements down there. It just isn't up to my standards. I'm going to make some blueprints, and you're going to have to just whip it out, man. Just try to come up with it.
More popsicles.
He needs more internet, and more bobsicles.
Hello, Star.
I am working on the internet thing. I've been. I'm gonna. Right now, the one I got has the Wi-Fi signal supposed to be out for so many feet and stuff. I've been talking with the thing, making sure that one of the ones I want to get is compatible with their system. It's like three times the range on it. So yeah, it'll cover everywhere. It'll cover everywhere down in the basement.
I have a question for Mr. Bob.
Yes, go ahead.
So you are in the live with Chris Wyatt, somebody named Chris.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of opened the live and I kept it on mute. He seems like he's rapping. Is he like?
He was in the beginning.
Yeah, in the beginning,
Really?
yeah.
That's how he does. He's a goofball.
Highly intelligent man.
Blah blah blah. I mean, so much of energy. Is he angry with something?
Extremely intelligent man. Very intelligent.
And he really goes fast when he's passionate about something, especially when he's angry about it.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
He just retired. He's a colonel, or was a colonel in the army.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. All that stuff is there inside. Fear.
Energy. Mm-hmm.
Well, Courtney, the Lodge Kickoff Grill. I started typing it in. I got Lodge, and I typed the K, and it popped up on Amazon. They don't have any in stock.
Wow. They must be a good seller.
They don't, because I was just there the other day, and it said it was $99.
Well, I just looked just now, and I can't find it.
Oh, wow.
It's showing all these other type of grills and everything else, and it's gone.
I must be very lucky to have gotten it then.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
There's some big. There's the egg, the green egg, and there's also the knockoff red egg. They got all these different ones here, but no Lodge Kickoff. I mean, it's gone. It's out of stock.
Those big green eggs, they make those locally to us. I used to work like a couple buildings down from where they make those.
Yeah.
Is the buddy heater worth buying? I was looking at those, and they're a little cha-cha-ching,
Yes. All right. When I got mine, let me count back here. I think it was the summer or the spring of 2019. Home Depot was clearing out all that winter heater stuff.
Yeah.
$39. I got it.
Yeah.
The next year around, it was at the end of spring when they should be discounting it. It was $79.
But is it reliable, dependable? Does it work like it's advertised?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sean in Alaska has been using it as his only heating source for years up there in his camper thing that he stays in up there in Alaska.
Okay.
I'm gonna bug out with a green egg on my back, but it's also bulletproof. So
Green egg.
you know,
Oh, God.
me and my green egg.
Green eggs and ham.
Bruce has one of those. A big green one.
Yeah, our neighbor has a big green egg.
Yeah.
What's a green egg? What are you talking
It's a
about?
grill.
It's one of those.
Oh.
It's one of those charcoal barbecues. It's like a high end one.
It's in the shape of an egg.
Shape of a great big.
There it is.
Looks
This,
like
is,
that.
this, this is the this is the red egg.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I call this one the acorn with a K, but it's a knockoff of the big green egg. Same thing,
Okay.
ceramic and everything, all the fun stuff, and it's Well, my wife took a break from accounting for about 1.5 years, and I went to work at the Ace Hardware in Walnut Creek, and she goes, those things are really good, but they're too pricey for what you're getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mrs. was talking about getting something like that because we have an outbuilding, and she was saying I can just see a charcoal grill right there for cooking pork belly, Filipino food, pork bellies, and it's like, oh, okay, I listen. I don't comment. I just listen. That's what I like to do is I just listen to her and then one day show up with it. Boom, there you go, babe.
There you go.
All right,
Women love that.
$3,000. You don't need a $3,000 charcoal grill.
No, I don't need that. No. Just something we'll grill pork bellies, or she can,
This is a box of 6 fire bricks. There we go. They're 9 inches by 4.5 inches wide, 1.5 inches thick. And it's dropped. It's actually dropped more than what it was when I first put it in the wish list. But,
we can buy like 6 of them at Tractor Supply.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cheaper.
So,
they're only like three something there.
Yeah. So this is $7 here. So no,
What
not
did you
7.
say,
This is
Star?
6. These are $6 each.
You could use cow dung for a lot cheaper.
Cow dung.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yes, I've always wanted to cook over a big heaping pile of shat.
What are you from? Are you from India or something? What the hell?
There you go, Bob. You start there. You how you do your recycling with the paper, making your pots and stuff. You mix some of that paper with some manure, there, and make you some bricks. You can build your
I'll just mix it with some Labrador, the neighbor's dog poo.
human manure.
But make them in a form of a dough and stick them to the wall.
Oh boy! No!
Okay.
No.
You make it first, and then you hashtag the poop troop in it.
Yeah, then you like.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay, hang on here.
You do it, and you teach me how. Yeah.
All right, Jay just watched an independent horror movie that was patterned on the Legend of Boggy Creek. Victims of the Skunk Ape.
Nice.
Did that have? Was Bobcat in that? The comedian Bobcat Goldwyn.
Bobcat Braithwaite, whatever. Yeah, I don't know, but Jay's the one that watched it. So
yeah, I think that might be the Bobcat's in one of the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's why he was calling. Somehow in the middle of nowhere, they had a lawn chair and a Weber grill.
Yeah.
A continuity did not exist in that movie.
Oh yeah, Star, you were mentioning about cast iron cookware. It's awesome stuff, but there's situations like my wife is so tiny. I mean, she is so small, she can't handle that cast iron.
I have to really watch. I can't. I have a hard time too. I have like handles, and then I can just lift them up with both hands. But for the bigger stuff like that grill, I couldn't lift that up.
But if a bear chases you in the woods, you can just pick it up with one hand and run.
You're
I don't
fired.
think that's happening.
You're fired. That's it. You're fired. Now, in fact,
it's
when
good to have-
when we get back to the Philippines, my brother and sister-in-law usually spend the weekend at our house, and they were talking about getting some new frying pans and stuff that are lighter weight because my nieces and my sister-in-law they're Filipinas, they're tiny. You know,
Yeah,
it's too heavy. You know? They try to wash it, boom.
Yeah.
Even Indians complained about it. If something is heavier, they'll say, "I'm not going to cook in that. Who's going to clean that? You know, I'm not going to do that."
That's how they are in the Philippines too. I don't want to clean that. No, give me something small. Well, I originally, when my wife and I first got married, I had a set of dishes that were like stoneware, you know, good quality, heavy duty dishes, and she's trying to lift one of the plates up into the shelf, dropped it, bam. Then my daughter, a little while later, lifted it up, dropped it, bam. I was like, okay, it's time to get some of that cheap Corel stuff that lightweight, you know,
bounces.
Yeah.
Well, here's some of my stuff here. Just a second, we get the other one. Yeah, this is the 12 quart one. So I have these. That's the wrong one. I have this one here. This is the 12 quart Dutch oven.
That's a good size one.
Yeah.
Wait, do we have a 12 quart one?
No.
What is it?
It's probably 8.
8.
Yeah.
Here's
here's my nice big 20-inch, 14 quart / 30 gallon capacity Dutch oven. Not Dutch oven. Cast. What's it? Bayou Classic.
Mm-hmm.
Now this one here, this is the 20-inch. I have 2 of the 18-inch ones, and I put the 18-inch one on top of the other to make a Dutch oven.
I see.
When if I don't want it deep, I want it shallow. I use that. But this is on my wish list here.
Oh,
10-gallon jambalaya pot.
Ooh, and let's make some. I always wanted to make kettle chips.
Mm-hmm. Hey, and it's got the handles. It's got the handles for picking it up.
What's the price tag on that bad boy? $330.
You can put that right on some
when I put it in there, it was only $120.
I bet.
And that I added it in there.
Amazon does that. Amazon does
2018. 2018 is when I was adding these in.
If you add that up, it will do that. Actually, if you add that in the wish list, they'll increase the price.
Yeah, but my Scouts cooked on this. I've had mine of this one for years and years and years. When I bought it, it was $72.
Wow, that's wild, man. That is wild. You know what's crazy? We got all Lodge stuff now. I used to have the old stuff. I used to have a lot of Griswold stuff, and I sold it all at the flea market.
Ooh. All right, Dustin.
Yeah.
That little bunch of incense things that Courtney was burning the other night. You take that and start whipping yourself with it.
Yeah.
Well,
back then we didn't.
We kind of had a business going, and we were selling lots of stuff at the flea market, and those little cast iron skillets were popular. So
yeah.
Can it stop a bullet? I heard they had bullet.
You probably sell them for about 10 times what you sold it then.
Yeah. You say stop a bullet? Is that what you said? Actually, there's lots of YouTube videos. They won't really stop a bullet that well. Maybe like a 22 or something. Yeah. It's so hard that it cracks and the bullet will go right through.
Yeah. But the
I imagine that 10 gallon cooker, that thing has to be heavy, man. I don't know what the thing weighs, but it's got to be up there.
Let's see what it says here.
So women in America don't have any issue with lifting heavy pots?
Well, most of them don't use cast iron. Most of them use the Teflon.
You're going to love this.
It's country women.
49.95 pounds. 50 pounds.
49 pounds?
50 pounds. 49.95. Yeah, 50 pounds.
Oh. Yeah, that's a good one.
And it's two guys are picking it up empty, and 4 guys are picking it up full.
Jeez, man.
Because hey, liquid, 8.8 pounds per gallon.
Yeah.
That's
And it's
22
10 gallons. But yeah, I mean that's something that actually I was looking at that originally for a witch's kettle for Halloween.
Yeah, that thing. Wow. We've got one outside that's probably it's bigger than 10 gallons, but it's real old and it's got a crack in the bottom of it.
Yeah, so it's a yard decoration.
Yeah, just out.
All right. If it's cast iron and you want to fix it, you find out where the crack goes, and you start drill a couple holes going out a little bit farther there to make sure you get like 16th inch drill, and you drill a couple holes there. Then you start in the middle and work your way back to it, grinding a V on both sides. Then you get your brazing rod, brass, and you just fill it in from the inside out. And then when you drill, that'll stop the crack from continuing on. But also when you're doing it, you heat that whole thing up to begin with.
Well, it's been in our yard now for 4 years, so.
Stop drill, and then you got to preheat the metal so that it will have an even temperature, and then wrap it up and let it cool slowly.
Yeah. You have a big bucket of coals to dump in it to keep it nice and warm, and just let it slowly die down and stuff.
I'll just leave it in the yard.
Yeah. It's a great planter looking thing.
Yeah, it looks cool. It looks cool somewhere.
A good flower pot.
Weld might fix that.
You're probably right, and even the some of the large ones I've gotten, I've actually had to take my air die grinder with a flat pad on it and just polish the inside to get the inside smooth. So when I season it, it's a non-stick surface.
Yeah, that's my biggest complaint about the Lodge stuff. Their pre-seasoning is garbage. It's complete garbage. It's not really actually seasoned.
It's wax based.
Yeah, it's not good. Like I don't know if you ever seen Cowboy Kent Rollins, a YouTuber. He does like chuck wagon cooking, like on the trail stuff.
Yeah,
that's what he said. When you get your Lodge cast iron, the first thing you do, and he breaks out the sander, and he's like,
yeah,
stands all that off.
And you do like Bob was talking about with his grinding wheels, from the big grit to the finer to the finer to the finer to the finer.
Yeah, the smoother you can start off, the better it'll be for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Arrow smooth.
Yeah, there were a couple of them, and also some of the ones from Camp Chef, the Dutch ovens. I did the same thing with them. However, then as a good Boy Scout, I found out something that works absolutely fabulous for it. Let me get it up here. Saves a lot of time and a lot of headache. You never have to scrub the Dutch oven with these bad boys.
Nice.
You just drop it. You get the one for the size Dutch oven you have. They got all the different sizes. You drop it in, and it works especially good if you're doing anything that's tomato based.
Yeah, because that really ruins stuff.
That eats the off. But this you put in, you cook it, all done. Who wants to lick the pan?
I use ghee in my cast iron old ways.
Yeah, we use ghee usually.
People have ghee? I thought it was only limited to my country.
Oh, no.
Yeah. What's wrong?
Amazon. It's different brands on Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
And plus,
If Amazon sells Ganges river water, they're gonna sell ghee.
Didn't Tammy do a video on how to make ghee, or was that
Yeah,
somebody
it's
else?
real easy. Basically, you put butter in the oven and then you just separate it, and the stuff that's separated is ghee.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she turned around and canned it.
Yeah, you can can it, but you don't need to because it lasts forever.
What does ghee do? I've never seen it.
It has a high boiling or heat point, smoke point, or whatever they call it. So you can use it for like cooking on grills and stuff like that. I think its burn point is like 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So
is it like a non-stick surface? Is that what it is? Or
yeah, kind of. It's butter. It's basically butter. You can put it on anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If something is like really spicy, you can just pour some ghee on it, eat it. You'll not feel the spice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll not feel the spice here. But the other end, yes, you'll feel it.
Hey, Billy, how's it going?
If it's that hot, I don't want it. No, thank you.
No, ghee is really good. I use it pretty much on everything, and I like using it when I'm cooking potatoes. When you cook fried potatoes and you put a little ghee in there, oh my God, it's so good.
Yeah.
Thailand and India, the food you guys eat, wow, hot. Whoa, hot. The Thai cooking is outrageously hot.
Jay, several people, and I think even Skinner was talking about use bacon to season his grill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can do that. The only problem with this stuff like that is like you have to be careful because it's animal fat, so it can spoil.
The what works best to a couple of the old time guys I learned how to do treat all the Dutch ovens for the scouts with and stuff. They render their own. I just lost it. Not the lard, the beef, tallow. They render their own tallow and stuff and use that to season the pots with it. And that way, if it was seasoned properly, supposedly never goes bad because it's cooked now, and it's cooked on, and it's become a non-stick surface.
I've never had Indian food, so I don't know anything about it. Like I said, I think one time I had a curry, but it was like so long ago, I don't remember what it tastes like. So,
Fishes is in the side chat, and there's the link again for all old ways, Fishes, Billy.
I like the India restaurants that will give you a choice. The mild, medium, those, and same with the Thai restaurants that are like that. But
I ate at a Thai restaurant in New York City. It was the best Thai I have ever had in my life. And then they gave you coconut milk with actual slivers of coconut in it.
Yeah,
to die for. It was so good.
I use coconut oil to season my cast iron skillet.
Yeah.
Aid. I forgot to say hi to Aid in there. Hi, Aid.
Be right back, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of these old ways everybody needs to learn how to do again.
True.
Hitting on the main topic here of prepping. Several. Okay, I don't see this picture yet. He's trying to come up. Billy's trying to do it.
Oh my gosh, Billy's up here. Hi, Billy.
Oh no! Are you kidding me?
And
Chris White.
Hello, Chris White.
Hi. Oh.
Schmaltz, rendered chicken fat.
Yeah. All right. There's the link again. The one of the things that several people have been quietly talking about that I listened to and stuff is possibly next year, maybe sooner, the way inflation's going and problems in employment sectors, that this grocery stores will be fully stocked, but people can't afford to buy the food.
Yep.
Yes.
It's getting pretty wild.
So, yeah. And of course, right now, my wife was saying, all right, we're heading into the end of the year. We got all these taxes on all these properties to pay. So curb your spending. And I told her I was going to be sending her the invoice for the thing. She goes, how much is that? $5,000-$6,000? Do you know how much it costs to get for the electrician to come out and put all the heat tape in?
Yeah.
$1,305.
Oh wow.
$1,305. Yes.
And can you leave that up there? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. What stays up year round?
okay, what's the warranty like on that?
I'm not sure how many years.
Okay, I just wondered. You know what I mean? Being
Yeah,
up on the roof.
both the guy that did the gutter and Caden, the guy that did the gutter, and Matthew, the electrician, they were talking about a lot of people use this. We won't. We use this. It's more money. It lasts a lot longer. So
Yeah, for sure. Sometimes it's worth spending that little bit of extra money.
yeah, you spend 25% more and it lasts twice as long. Gee, that's you just save.
Seaborn, I don't save
in the long
any
run.
bacon grease at all. In fact,
It's a shame. It's a shame.
I don't feel the need to. I just don't. I cook with
Can I
olive
say
oil
that?
or ghee
You know why your eggs don't taste like my grandma's?
because I'm not cooking them in lard.
Yeah, you're damn right. You're not cooking them in bacon grease. Grandma's still
Say
set on the
hi.
stove, full of
Can I say
bacon
hi
grease.
to everyone over here? Can I
What,
say
Billy?
hi to? Can I say hi to all y'all?
Yeah,
You can
go
say
ahead.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh,
You got
and,
you got the floor, Billy.
my favorite is that all the chicken eggs are different colors. You got green ones, blue ones, brown ones, the little bitty ones. That's all I have to say. I don't really have that much to say.
So, are you flying your plane tonight? Are you
No.
somewhere special?
No, I'm actually not.
No.
No. Gosh, I haven't spoke to you in a long time. I have a lot of different stuff going on now. I have 3 airplanes and 1 boat that I'm trying to trade for another boat. So I'm
Interesting.
like super prepping out. I don't. Gosh, I don't know how to say this.
I used to want to be an airplane mechanic, so I lived vicariously through Bob.
You see Bob? Bob's like, what the hell? Something's wrong with you.
So I live vicariously through Bob. He just gives me that look.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. Oh, by the way, since you mentioned it, how are your Muscovies doing?
They're doing great, other than the fact that they're a pain in the ass.
What
They
are you
keep
doing
flying.
with them? Because I know I seen that you were running them through your garden, which I was like, what's going on with them now? I mean, what?
You know what's funny is we're having such warm weather. I still got tomatoes and I still got life out there. So they're out there. They're eating bugs. They're eating all the stuff I want them to eat. They were in my herb garden and I had to chase them off with a gourd. But I was like, get out of my herb garden. They were like eating my lovage. I was.
Are they getting their new coats on yet? Or
Yeah. Actually, I think they're ready to go. I think they're horny and ready to go. To tell you the truth.
Yeah, the males are starting to want to breed already.
It should be like Mine have already shed out, and they've got their winter tuxedos on, and
Yeah.
I'm all excited about that. And I asked you about it, and you're like, "Yeah, no,
Do you clip your Muscovy's wings?
no."
No.
I
See,
I feed them. They're too fat. What I'm sorry. Don't freak out, guys. I have a lot of turkeys now. I hatched a lot of turkeys, and I've got 3 different breeds. Spanish. What are the other? I don't even know.
Chris Wyatt. Sorry.
So I whack the wings off, and they still hop over a 4-foot fence. So I'm having issues with that, but they still kind of keep putting themselves up with the guineas. I had a few guineas.
Guineas like to sit in the trees too.
Yeah, so the turkey. Well, all right. So, anyways, I got a big brooder room. Well, I don't know if I can call it a brooder room or nothing. I got like 21 turkeys, and I think there are about 6 or 9. I think there's 6 that I have left because I've lost some of the guineas. I think the foxes get some of them or something. Actually, I started out with 9 and I ended up with 9, even though that I hatched and brooded.
Yeah, I think we're going to eat one of our turkeys. I'm not sure. They keep saying there's going to be a turkey shortage, and we got way too many males. So we were thinking about eating Rico or Suave. And then
you name them and you want to eat them?
Rico and Suave.
Oh yeah. No, I think I have about, I'm thinking, well, I have 3 different breeds of turkeys. So
now, if I want to eat them, I'm not going to name them actually.
Yeah, well, we
were planning to.
It's like every time you take,
probably have almost 30.
We weren't planning on eating them. However, we have too many males, and we were thinking about keeping the younger male and eating the older one.
Yeah, because we have a male that has a rare coloration on his feathers. He has like penciling in his colors, and it is really pretty. So I'd like to keep his genetics.
So what color is it?
We have royal palms.
They're the black and white, the royal palm, but it has the stripes are different on this one.
What color?
They're black and white
They're
only.
black and white, but the stripes are they're different on the one. They're
that's
thinner.
That's a Spanish turkey then.
I don't think he's a royal palm. We actually hatched him from our turkeys.
Oh.
But the
How long are their beards? They have a beard.
The one is just starting. He has a little beard. The other one probably has a beard about that long.
I love their beards. They're so cool.
How much do you think? So how much weight do you think you can get on them?
I don't know.
I get a sneeze. I'm sorry.
Not a whole lot. You know what I mean? Being that they're heritage breeds, you're not going to get a real big turkey.
Excuse me.
But the woman that we purchased the turkeys from, the original turkeys, she raised and bred turkeys to get the penciling in the stripes and stuff like that, because she could get more money out of them. And somehow that genetics came through into one of our birds, and I kind of want to keep it just because he's super pretty.
Yeah,
I was gonna mute, but he was talking, so I couldn't just mute him.
Yeah.
Sounds right though. I mean, if I had a fancy ass bird like that, I like fancy birds. I got
because I mean he's a lot prettier. The other ones are pretty, but this one he's going to be stunning when he's starting to gobble now, but he's not starting. He doesn't fan out that often, But when he next in the springtime when he does, it's going to be a show. I'll tell you.
You think that you can breed them?
Oh yeah, we did last year. That's where he came from. So
Cool.
and I plan on using hopefully using the
that's a big deal.
Muscovies to hatch some.
Muscovies are known for sitting on eggs, so we're hoping that we can put the turkey eggs underneath them and they can be good little mothers.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, old ways. You can like the males that seem to get a lot bigger, or the females don't have that much weight on them though. I mean, they're not.
Actually, I have geese and Muscovies, and they kind of fight over the nest, and they do.
Look at that, guys.
Look at Stardew. Yeah. What kind of turkey is that? Oh, you're muted. Hold on.
Yeah, you're muted.
Let's see if I can.
I can't bring my I can't bring my turkey in the house.
See his beard.
Yeah.
Why is it up there?
He's just pulling it up. It's because
you're just pulling it up.
and it's the way it's leaning.
It's feathers, man.
Hello, I like your beard.
Feathers.
Oh, you know you're sexy.
Dude, that's so cool.
So I don't know
That's
what
a little baby. It's a little
Yeah, look at the
baby.
neck on that dude.
It smells
Baby
gamey
turkey.
because he doesn't shower at all.
Dude, that's
Yeah, look at the
awesome.
neck on that.
Shit, man.
Pretty calm, isn't he?
Yeah, Carol says no dogs allowed in the house, but you can have a turkey.
I mean, I'm not gonna keep him in the house. I just like
That's
pick him
pretty
up.
cool.
You just brought him in. I like his little. I like his little giblets.
That's crazy though. Like,
He's
look
got
at
like
that.
really cool giblets,
This-
and I like his snood. Does it get real long?
Dude, you guys got
Is this a snoot?
God, come on.
That's called a
Yeah.
snood.
Snoot. Okay. I guess like when he goes back and opens his fan up, this becomes
Yeah,
like
hangs
really
down.
long.
Yeah.
And hangs down. Yeah.
The neck on that thing, man.
Yeah, he's cool, and he's so tame.
Yeah.
He's like, "What's up,
He knows when
everybody?"
to look at the camera.
Like, I know I'm sexy.
Yeah, if only children are that well disciplined.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Hmm.
Pretty awesome, man.
But this guy is heavy actually. My wrist is aching. I'm gonna put him back and come back.
Okay, well, if you come back with something else now, a rabbit or something.
Yeah, you got a duck?
Okay. Sure, I'll do that.
Chicken duck or,
Probably a rabbit or something.
guinea?
Courtney, are you gonna make any balut with your duck eggs?
That is
Gonna
hell
mix-
to the no.
Ew.
No way.
No.
I'm not
Yeah,
getting
for
very many
home
duck
defense
eggs
for grenades.
nowadays. I've been eating all them duck eggs up. Duck eggs should be out, right? Where you at, Courtney?
Duck eggs are disgusting, man.
Boy,
Why?
Carol's got her hands full tonight.
I've been eating duck eggs all year, except they're phasing out now.
Yeah, I don't.
Actually,
I don't
we've
care.
been doing-
And
we've been hatching ducks in succession so that they lay year round. Is that gross to you? I don't know why you don't like duck eggs. That's what we've been doing. We've literally been hatching ducks on schedule to lay year round.
Yeah,
Mm.
I just don't care for the flavor
That's
of them.
one of the only birds that you can do that with, by the way, in case you didn't know that.
Old ways, how come that doesn't surprise me that you love duck eggs?
Yeah, I just don't care. I've eaten them. I just would rather have a chicken egg if I had a choice. You know,
I wouldn't bake with them. I just eat them.
that's weird. That's what everyone says you do with them is bake with them. They're better for baking.
Yeah, I know. Everybody says that, and they also say that with goose eggs too. And they're
Oh,
never. Says
I want to
that.
have a couple of gooses.
chicken eggs.
I say
are the
gooses as being goofy, but I do. I want to have 2 pilgrim ones because they look like mother hen.
no, you got a chicken in there.
What's up, chicken?
She is very vocal actually. Ask her something. I think she might say something. I mean,
Is that an Iso Brown or whatever they call Isa Brown?
They probably have completely.
They
What
probably have
chicken.
completely different names. Yeah,
Because I
sorry.
suppose like they're just breed it.
What are you doing?
Yeah, the hen's like, put me down. What you
He's gonna
doing?
type on the keyboard.
What are you
Type
doing?
SOS.
Yeah, quiche probably wouldn't be bad using duck eggs. I don't think.
Yeah, I
No,
guess baking
you
them
know,
into things, but just
it
frying up
would
some
be.
egg.
Now, I'm going to squash everyone's. No, don't. No, don't cook with duck eggs. They're too stiff. They don't make good quiche. They don't make good nothing. They don't. You don't bake. No. If you had to, I guess. Yeah, but
I know a lot of people that want them just for baking. That's weird.
chicken
I
eggs
mean,
are the best, man.
I
They-
am not a quiet woman there, Chris Wyatt, so I guess I'm ahead.
I never got it all. Yes.
Yeah.
She's
I
a
would-
non-stop talker. I mean, today she's shy, I guess.
Goose eggs are good for I don't know what goose eggs are good for. I would not bake with. I tried baking with duck eggs, and it was too stiff, dude. Way too stiff. It doesn't rise. It doesn't. It makes
Chicken.
That must be a married chicken. She's
She's cute,
uh-huh.
but she's also different. She's very different. She doesn't have the butt like
The
I thought.
shape.
She's different.
their chickens over there have a different shape to them.
Yeah.
They're like taller and thinner.
Yeah.
Mhm. Looks like a
very
Rhode Island red, or similar to a Rhode
Yeah.
Island red, but the reds here in the States are very stout. You know?
Plump.
Mhm. They're very tough
That
too.
one
We
that one
grew
was
lots of them.
Spanish. What do they call them Spanish ones that are all red?
You're muted.
You're
Star.
muted, Star.
I'm sorry. So she was raised in a farm, and these guys didn't treat them well at all. I mean, look at her beak. They chopped off her beak.
Oh.
The beak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So feeding
She
her
means-
is quite a challenge, isn't it? Okay. So
Oh,
she's always like attached to. I know whenever I go out, she always follows around, talks a lot, interrupts everybody.
Sounds like she gonna lay an egg, dude.
Mhm.
No, she does that.
You
all
gotta
the-
give her some
my
privacy.
video.
Give her some privacy.
give that girl some privacy.
Mhm.
Yeah. You gotta put her back in the box, dude.
I'm gonna leave it
Hurry
there.
up. She's gonna let one loose.
She's gonna let one loose.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. Yeah, yeah. I feel sorry for that hen's husband, man. I bet she gives him hell.
Yeah, that chicken you need to lay that thing down a little bit.
He is our work release friend and former exotic dancer. What? Who are you talking about?
Billy.
Oh,
So hey, check this out.
Billy, you were an exotic dancer?
Who, me?
That's what Fish just said.
Oh no, I'm not that. But what I will say this: I have 3 cows, and I have to kill them all because I can't feed them.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
not good.
You want to get right down to what's going on in the world right now. I have to kill 3 cows this year. See, what I was trying to do was have 2 every year, so I could have 1 for my family, 1 for my help.
Yeah. It's getting too expensive.
What I'm having now is I don't. So I have to kill all my cows. Not cool.
Yeah.
Not cool at all.
Always got a bunny.
And that has nothing to do with my hogs. I have a lot of hogs. I don't know how many hogs I have, but I have to whack them down a lot too. That's not fun.
Oh.
Not
Is
fun
that
at all.
Is that a Californian?
What type of rabbit do they call that?
You don't know?
not sure.
It looks like a Californian. That's what they would call them here. Is a Californian. It's a meat rabbit.
Okay. We have Australian rabbits here also, but they are huge. Man, they eat almost as equal to to grown man. I mean, adult man. They eat a lot.
Yeah, the rabbit I want gets like 30, 40 pounds. Big
30,
rabbit.
40 pounds. 20 kilos?
What's that?
Is it 20 kilos? 20 kgs.
Okay, that's over an hour and a half late, Janice.
Yeah, that's crazy. What are those called?
What?
Them big rabbits.
Flemish giant.
Yeah, the Flemish giant. Yeah.
Flemish.
I told you about the story about Wendy and Wendell, right?
Oh, yeah.
Wendy had a
Wendy
started out as a female, but she really was a male because she was a male that had a split penis.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember.
So Wendy turned into Wendell.
Wait. Whoa. Hey guys, stop. Hold on. What is a
What, did I
split
scare you, Billy?
penis?
There ain't nothing worse than a
Yeah,
split
I'm
penis, right,
very
Bob?
curious.
No, that's a
What is
split.
that?
It's a surgery in Thailand. It's sexual reassignment.
Oh, Lordy.
And Mr. Bob wants to visit Thailand soon. So
What? All right.
Oh, Duncan has Flemish.
Evidently, rabbits, they split a little bit, and
Yeah, they can.
It's actually quite common. So, and then people think they have
it is.
Yeah.
I missed out on that, I guess.
Yeah, that's what we learned when my daughter was in 4-H with the rabbits. Like, she got that rabbit to show, thinking it was a female, and then she found out afterward that it was never going to win any ribbons because it was actually a male.
Yeah.
Oh.
When I got the rabbit. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. I was just telling Beedra bye. You're good.
Okay. So when I got the two rabbits, I thought the fatter one was a female, so I named it as Susan. But it turned out to be a male. Now he just listens if you call him Susan. I cannot change it.
It's still a Susan.
Yeah, it's still a Susan.
This is. Yeah, you understand what's going on, right?
Can you carry your rabbit like this, Corky?
I don't have any rabbits.
Yeah, we don't have any yet.
Mm-mm.
Well, that's what I want to get.
Okay, like I love the fuzzy ones. I love the lion. They're called lion heads. Okay, I've always wanted one, but I don't want to brush it every day. It'd probably be horrible. So I'll probably end up getting something like that, like you have.
Naked mole rat.
I really want a naked mole rat. Really, really bad. Okay?
What? No.
We're gonna name it Bob.
Bob.
No. No.
and then Courtney's going to be known as Kim Possible.
Yeah.
Name him Naked Bob, huh?
Yeah. Naked Bob 942.
Not good.
Why is your rabbit's ear stamped with Bob 942? I don't know. That's its name. Why is your rabbit in the basement? I don't know.
Trying to get popsicles. This rabbit loves popsicles.
I'll give your little. Oh my! Just give your little rabbit some popsicles down in the basement.
Oh,
We'll just have ourselves a good little rabbit time down there. Mm-hmm. I'll let you know if it's a girl or a boy right away.
Suddenly, I have this need to take a shower. I bought. It's either that or a hairless guinea pig. I might get a
With
hairless
the little whiskers, looks like a
with
beard.
the little whiskers that look like a beard. Yeah, they're cute.
Oh boy.
Guinea pigs.
Never seen one of those for real. Never have. I saw a hairless cat, but
I would have to get with the knitters and see if they can knit my guinea pig a sweater.
oh my god.
Guinea pigs already have fur, right?
Yeah, but they you can get naked guinea pigs. I forget what to call them, but they have where they don't have hair.
Oh.
There's like they were bred for medical research, basically,
Oh. Okay.
and then people have kind of bred them to where you can have them as pets now. Like the genetics of them are more stable now, but they have naked rats, naked guinea pigs, things like that. Where they have
how does it feel when you pet them? I mean, these are fuzzy. These are
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
But without the fur,
They look naked, but they have a little fine hair on them, so it's kind of stubbly.
Never
it's
mind.
like a dog
Good
on
Lord.
scabies.
I am not talking about beavers.
Oh man.
I learned something about
See,
that word yesterday.
Bye, Moon. Peace out.
Gil just
I
did.
can see.
It's almost like the Bruce thing. Gil did the lean back, like, oh god.
I'm thinking, I'm not monetized. I don't have that beaver icon that Courtney does to throw up there in the in the chat.
Yeah. Actually,
Well,
we went
Courtney's
to
hot and you're not, so I think that might have something to do with that. I could be wrong.
we went to a church here locally, not too far away, and they had like a guy that travels around with different animals, and he had the naked guinea pig, and he had a
Armadillo.
armadillo.
The armadillo is so cool.
Oh wow!
And he had some kind of a python that was completely white. It wasn't supposed to be. It wasn't quite albino.
But
it
it's
was really neat looking.
He was traveling around with the church.
He would go, and not just churches, but like
He'll go anywhere.
you would pay him or whatever, and he would come show his animals.
He had really cool. He had like snakes and an armadillo, and he had this really cool Brazilian turtle, and he just had some tortoise. But he just had some really cool animals, and the armadillo was one of my favorites. It was so cool.
Basically, like a kid's show, like a travel.
But it was more for adults. Like what? Oh, the armadillo actually had hair on its belly, which is hilarious because it was all wrapped up in its ball, and then on the sides you could see its hair. Like, it was so odd. I even said, I'm like, is that hair? I'm like, because I never thought an armadillo had hair, but it did, and they were so stinking. It was so stinking cute. It had the cutest face, and it was adorable. I never thought an armadillo would be cute, but it was.
But they also they're dormant of leprosy, right? They have leprosy virus.
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
Only certain ones, I think.
Yeah, this was. I forget where this was. It was like a rare armadillo.
Yeah, it was a 3-banded armadillo.
Oh.
3-banded armadillo.
Yeah, when it rolls up, it has 3 bands like across
You
its
should be
back.
like, I'm a 3-banded person. No.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know what that would mean in human
I don't
terms.
know either. Like a 3-banded armadillo. What
Okay.
is the third? Is there a 4-banded one?
I
maybe?
guess so. I don't
There
know.
may be.
There may be.
He'll figure it out.
Yeah, get on there.
I personally would not argue with it because that's badass enough. I don't want to. I can't.
How many bands the armadillo has? Popped up right away. Despite their name, 9-banded armadillos have 7 to 11 bands. What else they got here?
Yeah, this
Oh,
thing
you're
was just a
looking
little
it
tiny
up?
armadillo.
It was so
wow.
cute. It was so
Oh.
cute.
3-banded armadillos are found Bolivia, Brazil, Paraguay, and Argentina.
That's what I thought. Bolivia. I
nice.
think is-
So, Where were we at?
Yeah, they're from.
Oh,
Yeah, so I guess he had it imported.
Yeah, he might have. He said it took him 10 years to get.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was 10 years old.
And it was 10 years old. So
I had a pet lizard for about 10 years. Actually, Lizzie was about 7 years, and I threatened to send her back to, I think, Madagascar or some place over there. I don't think that people should have these animals. Well, okay, I'm being a little slow or whatever. I don't care what you call me, but I don't think that you should have an animal. We had this animal that didn't belong in our house, and it was there for. The vet said that it was the longest living. Usually they didn't live, but we had her for 9 years. And she belonged in like the Galapagos or something. I don't even know where the hell she belonged, but
interesting.
she was never tame. It was a lizard, like a big lizard thing. It's just terrible. It's nuts. Why would you bring something like that over there and then think that somebody could take care of it? And we had it in this huge terrarium, is what you call it, and big thing. And she was never happy. She just, crunched up her food and ate her food, and that was it. I just felt so bad all those years. It was like, one of these years I'm gonna send her back where she belongs, and little did I know, I could have gotten a boat and took her over there. I should have done that. Monitor lizard. Dragon.
Oh, I've always wanted one of them.
Yeah.
Growing up.
Ew.
It's terrible.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I kid you not, I know a guy that had an alligator in his basement that was big enough to do damage.
That sounds brilliant.
Yeah.
Good.
You know what was keeping the alligator in the basement? A baby gate.
A what?
I kid you not. He had a baby gate in the doorway down in the basement. And that's the only thing that was keeping an alligator from coming to the stairs to come into his house.
Not a good idea.
Yeah. Eventually he had to have shot it or something, because I mean it was probably 5-6 foot long the last time I saw it.
Oh Lord.
An employee, I have a guy working for me right now that is keeping a garter snake.
Oh, beautiful.
You can't even see her, right? I mean, she's so black.
Star, she's pretty. She's got pretty feathers.
Yeah. And I named her
shape.
She's like an English breed.
Or it looks like
those
giant ones but smaller.
Yeah, it looks like a what do they call them in English?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Staffordshire?
Yes.
I was Siamese. Those ones?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
His chicken.
On the screen there.
Oh, let's see what color it is.
Black.
Like black.
It has longer legs.
Iridescent.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chickens in the Philippines are got a different shape than the chickens here. They are a different breed.
Like a jungle chicken.
What's
they're.
it look like you pluck it?
I think they're a breed that the Spaniards brought over. They use them for fighting mostly. There's chicken.
That's what I mean. Like an
everywhere,
English fighting breed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
chicken,
you want to see a fighter rooster? Do you?
Yeah, if you can hold it without getting hurt. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll try my best, but I'm gonna bring it right in.
Okay, that'd be cool.
Get some hot water, like some really hot water, and that way the feathers come out easier.
They're already trying to eat you.
Yeah, they every Sunday over there is Derby Day, and they have cockfights on every Sunday.
We have cockfights here every fucking.
You gotta watch out for those cockfights.
Oh my gosh,
Just
I'm
keep them away
sorry.
from the beavers, and you're going to be okay.
I knew you were gonna say something.
I was trying to come up with something. Bob beat me to it.
Mhm.
Here we
Quote the
go.
Ghostbusters: "Never cross streams."
Yeah.
Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Here we
Yes,
go.
this late night.
Boom, boom.
This is what happens when you get the poop troop together, Billy.
Oh my gosh! Awesome! This is great.
Tibor, no choking the chickens. Oh lordy.
Unbelievable! Unbelievable! This is perfect. Unbelievable!
Uh,
Wow!
evidently somebody
What
didn't
color
like it
chicken
because
do
I
you
lost one
got?
subscriber.
Old ways in gardening and prepping, yes, especially when they helicopter.
Oh my god!
Thank you, old ways.
The windmill, you say?
Are you talking about
Yeah.
the windmill? I've seen that before.
This is great. Thank you for inviting me in. I have never had this much fun in my whole fucking life.
Mhm.
You fucking guys.
Oh, lordy.
What should we do with the chicken? Oh, I don't know.
Just don't get caught
Let
choking the
it run
chicken.
around the yard.
No helicopter when there is a bladder control problem involved.
It's like a sprinkler.
We have to do. We have
Y'all
to
are
do a
crazy.
bunch of Peking duck. I don't think it's that crazy. You know it's crazy when you don't have any ducks to do or chickens to do, and you still want to cut shit up. I think that's where most people get fouled up. They start cutting each other up. It's not right.
Oh, that's what it is. They
Oh.
need more chicken.
What you put in there? Oh, pink poops. Okay.
You just need to take a trip down to Gandhi.
Gandhi jerky.
They eat people there,
The Gandhi jerky.
apparently.
Was
You'll get your superpower.
Tibor 101 is in here?
Who?
Tibor.
Yeah, Tibor's
Yeah,
here.
Tibor's in here.
Dude, that's awesome. Man.
Yeah.
Hi, Tibor.
Yeah, Tibor is pretty awesome.
Yeah, he's always been awesome.
Full of brilliant ideas, I'll tell you that, Tibor.
Yep. I can't see chat, so
Oh, okay.
I picked up on that, and I'm like, that fucker's here. Damn it. He's spying on me.
The pictures in her head were making her laugh. Uh-oh.
All right.
We got a chicken.
Let's look at this badass right here.
Oh yeah, they're pretty, but they move so fast, man.
Who's that? The guineas?
They're dangerous. They'll kill you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Let me remove the background stuff.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they're
Guineas
pretty
or-
for sure.
Who's that?
Look at that.
Oh, that's a chicken.
Mhm. Yep.
And
How
hang
tall
on,
does
hang
he
on.
stand?
They've got spurs, man.
Whoa. He didn't want to be big.
Mhm.
He stands up is like around approximately 3, I guess. 2.5.
Good sized chicken.
Now, do you plan on
I got
eating him, or do you plan on breeding him?
He's already been booked for by a farm nearby. They want to use him as a stud. He has good genes,
Oh, okay.
but he'll actually, rip your skin off if you catch him. If he
Yeah.
doesn't like to be touched or no.
We're gonna read him if I can get him to stand still long enough.
I gotta go get some more coffee. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Yes, Sergi.
Yeah.
But this guy has a lot of stamina. I mean, I saw him once. I was sleeping, and when I went out, I heard the commotion. I saw a neighbor's rooster jumped in our fencing. This guy was ripping the skin and everything off of the rooster. Yeah, not a good
Yeah.
sight.
Yeah.
Not a good sight.
I don't really think that you can control them. I mean, I really have read a lot about chicken psychology. These particular type of birds, you really can't
Yeah.
control.
You can't actually. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I don't know what you call it. It's like basic respite or something. I mean, if you go into that turf, they will likely actually rip your skin off. Yeah, they'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right across the street from my family's house in the Philippines, they've got over there. They got a little lean-to with the roosters inside, and they have tie a rope to their feet. And one of them was particularly noisy, so I walked across the street and I said, "I'm telling you to be quiet. You hear me, mister? Stop it." And that chicken looked at me, and when he just gave me that look like, "Bring it, dude. You know, come on." You know, he was not afraid of me. You know.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised that he is being good for you sitting like that. You must have a grip on him.
Yeah, I raised him like this small little chick from the egg, so he's cool with me. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
but still, if he gets mad, then I have to leave him and run. Yeah.
Yeah. Get away from him. Uh-huh. The thing
And it's
I've seen.
1 year old. That's it. And once he reaches his prime, he's going to be uncontrollable. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're so fast. They're so lightweight and fast, and they can just jump right straight at your face. You know.
Yes. they do that.
Hmm.
The cockfights over there, did they do them dirty? Did they put razors and stuff on their feet?
Yes.
Two types. Yes, one that
Mhm.
is illegal where you put the razors.
Yeah.
One that is like turn your face. I mean, overlooked or something. They don't have razors, but they do actually fight. It's mostly the gambling part.
Yeah,
It's
it's
more
all
like
for
gambling.
gambling. Hmm.
Yeah, 1 million rupees or something for each. For example, if I sell this guy, it's going to be like 10,000 rupees. It's
Oh,
it's
well,
a
there
lot.
you go. Nice.
So,
So you're going to take a trip to visit us, right?
I don't think he's going to sell it for cockfights. Mhm. He
nah, I'm not
raised
gonna
it.
do that.
No,
Only
no.
for breeding, though. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, that's cool. I mean, he's really beautiful, but yeah, the cockfighting thing is not something that's. I think that's horrible.
Yeah, I've been invited to go to the Derby every Sunday Derby, but I just no, I don't need to see that.
I mean, I understand that it's part of people's history.
Wow.
Like, I get it. That's what
Yeah.
that's what certain countries do, especially in
Mhm.
Cuba. That is
Yeah.
a really big thing there.
Yeah.
But I just don't want to be a part of that. I can't. I'm not into the brutality of other animals. I can't watch
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, Don's here.
Hello, Glock and roll.
I might have to go because I'm having a storm here. So
Okay.
it's a big storm.
Oh, yeah.
I'll catch you guys later.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks for coming up, Billy.
Yeah, thanks, Billy.
Bye, Mr. Billy.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of those old Spanish colonies, cockfighting is big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. Spaniards loved that. They brought that with them all over the world where their empire was. You know,
Do you know where the Spaniards got it from?
probably from the Moors, most likely.
Mhm. Yep.
Well, they only fought the Moors for 700 years.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Hmm. 700-year-long war. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
700 years, you don't even remember why you started fighting.
No, it'd be generation after generation after generation. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Like, why are you fighting that? Why are you at war? I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, they knew why they were at war. They wanted the Moors out of their country.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. It's just after
Yeah.
700 flipping years.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, and as the last Muslim and the last Jew left Spain, that's when they set out the 3 ships, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria, and they were going to go to India to buy spices and sell them to European royalty, but they ran into an entire continent. That's where we live now.
Yeah.
Boom! Hey, what's this place?
It's boom. Oh, we hit some islands near India. Ah, they're dark skinned. Like, okay, yeah, we're going to. And they realize, oh, wait a minute, we only made it halfway.
I love that TV miniseries they did with
The Hatfields and McCoys.
yeah, the Hatfields and McCoys. Man, that was good.
Yeah. I think anything with Kevin Costner in it is awesome.
Yeah,
though.
it was really good.
Yeah.
It was a good show.
Ooh, that's something I need to look up. I'm going to write that one down. Now that I got Roku, I got all these movies I can find and stuff. I got to remember which ones to look up.
Yeah, that's a good show. Hatfields and McCoys.
I got that one to look up.
Is that Mrs.? She might be home now.
Bob gets his cheeseburger.
Yep, that's Mrs.
Cheeseburger time, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One of the things, there's a series of movies I like. Mythica. What's his name? Kevin Sorbo was one of the producers on it and stuff. And for a long time, it was free on Amazon Prime, and now it's pay. You have to pay for it. Now it's free on Roku. It's like, cool, I can watch it again.
There's 2.
Well, we're gonna drop off because it's 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's I'm gonna give it 5 minutes, so it's after midnight here, and then I'm gonna end it.
I was gonna wait till Star came back.
Do you have them? These are like buff type of chickens, grayish.
Yeah, it looks like a laced. It's a silver laced.
That looks more like the kind of chickens we have there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from your country actually.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Not
okay.
the special delivered. Oh.
It's not very friendly.
She's big and she'll claw. Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah,
It looks
I guess so.
lavender. Is that an Orpington?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Buff Orpington or something. Her name
Oh,
is
okay, a
Ashley.
buff Orpington. Okay.
Her name is
Sure.
Ashley. She'll actually come to you if you call her Ashley.
Aw, she's cute. I like her comb.
Yeah, it's a very large bird actually. This is
Yeah, my
large.
Valentino is a lavender Orpington, and he's freaking huge. He's
Yeah,
huge.
these are really hard to actually carry them, right? It's so hard.
Yeah. They're so pretty.
Thank you.
Aw.
Oh, what do we got here?
All right, guys, I'm dropping off. My husband's tired. I'm tired. We're gonna go to bed. And
All
Fred's
right.
already sleeping, so.
Take care.
All right.
And we're hitting midnight
See
here,
y'all
so
tomorrow night. I'll be live at 11, and I'm
Yep.
live at noon tomorrow as well. I'm
Yep.
doing a double.
get some sleep.
I'll see y'all
All right.
later. Bye, Bob. Love you.
Yeah. Bye, guys. I'm gonna bounce
later.
too. Time to
All right.
eat.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So I'm going to end this here in a second, but I want to say, all right. So up on tomorrow night on Friday night in the Homestead, the topic is what is the one thing you really want, and that's over on Camp Patton Family Compound. Then on Monday on Camp Patton Family Compound, it's home safety checks for the holidays. We're going to talk about all of the things you're supposed to do when we switch back to daylight standard time. Next Tuesday here on Gray Man Prepping is we're talking about a topic that people have been talking about and predicting that people will be starving when the shelves are full and why. We're going to talk about that. And so that's what's coming up here in the next week for me. And so, Star, thank you for coming up here and showing your chickens and stuff for us. That was really great. All righty, folks. Well, we're going to end it here. Thank everyone for coming in, and thank all the comments in the side chat and everyone that came up on the panel. And we'll hopefully see you tomorrow night over on Camp Patton Family Compound at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. All right. Take care, and we'll see you later, folks.
Bye. Bye.